It's week 4 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on Justin Herbert. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Chargers and the Texans, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel
about ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from SoFi. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught. It's Isaiah Spiller. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll motion a tight end right. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man is the tight end Disley. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He's got it inside the 5. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Herbert to the air again. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Palmer, touchdown Chargers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
Ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistics group to match up with.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Dell motioning over. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing it? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing is Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Now the first carry for Isaiah Spiller. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Spiller. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Spiller. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now it's Herbert. This one completes to Palmer. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Herbert. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play, backed by the quarterback. Let's see. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That's on the former first-rounder, Rashawn Slater. Herbert to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing, Herbert. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So, time. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Texans offense ready for their second possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Whoa, terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. They get 15 on that game. First down for Houston.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They face second down and 7. They'll go right back to Mixon. And they'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They've moved the ball well here, but now face third and 2. Stroud to throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Now, this looks like a design run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
That's on the veteran Shaq Mason. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Now, Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? In motion now, it's Collins. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That one taken in. Touchdown, Houston.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they... the pressure too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Well, that is a fitting end to this drive. Nothing works. He loses yardage on third down. Here comes fourth down.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Dell motioning over. On first and 10. Here's Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down and 8. They send him right out of the slot. On second down, Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one underneath here to Mixon. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. In motion now, it's Collins. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. Here's Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive. You got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
2-yard line yet again. What can they do on 3rd and goal? Stroud. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Makes the score Texans 14, Chargers 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That'll be taken in by Spiller.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Motion man is the tight end going right. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. To throw is Herbert. Trying to work the screen with Spiller. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Herbert to the air again. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Lamar Jackson, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the option, they give it to Mixon. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chargers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
This one, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Texans have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 44-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
1 yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Now Stroud. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Christian Harris there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Spiller. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Herbert to throw. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Pistol here for Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Chargers 1st down.
A run. It's Spiller. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
To throw, it's Herbert. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. A first down there on a gain of 12.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Dell motioning over. On 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Herbert to throw on second down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Here's a third down and 4. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. This one finds McConkey. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
3rd and long. Now Herbert again. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Open man is the tight end Disley. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Herbert to the air again. That'll be taken in by Spiller. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Here's a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Texans offense ready to get back to work. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns.
So it's a win here for the Texans. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. they continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL.